Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's Anna with you here. I'm here, but it's very sunny, so I need to put my glasses on. And today is the so expected day. Today is Saturday morning, and I just parked my car and we came to Benidorm city center. Why? Yes, because today is officially the first day that masks are not obligatory anymore here in Spain. On the open air only, must say, when you can maintain the social distancing. What I wanted to say, the first observation that I want to make is that even now, like literally I just went out of the parking lot, even now I feel somehow uncomfortable when I walk without a mask. I know it sounds silly, but we've been walking with them, we've been wearing them for such a long time. And right now, when we don't need to wear them, we can, but we don't have to. It's very strange. There's a strange feeling that I'm kind of naked face, and on like insecurity that you might get the virus. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a very, very strange thing. I have a mask right here, as you can see, just in case that I could put it on like this, if something happens. And we will see how many people starting from today don't wear a mask on. I've seen quite a few while I was driving, but I'm definitely curious to see what's gonna be happening. So we're gonna go to the city center where there's slightly more people. We're gonna go towards the beach area and see what's happening, and if the majority of people are wearing masks still, or if they simply doesn't even have them here, maybe somewhere in the bag. So let's go. I've decided that we would be doing the walk right here through the city center and through the bar areas, like cafeterias and stuff like that, because if we would be going through the beach area, that's logical that people there will not be wearing a mask. But I wanted to see something slightly different in general, in towns environment, not near the beach, to see how people are behaving. For example, I see a couple that is wearing a mask, by the way. Maybe they just came down from the shop, for example. This is why they're wearing it. Not sure. But let's see. In front of us, one couple that's not wearing any. There's someone else who's half wearing it. Here in general, if you can maintain the social distancing of 1.5 meters, then you don't really have to wear it. So it is what it is. We just have to get used to the new normality. We have to get used to the new things that we have right now here. Let's go through the center. Benidorm looks so nice early morning. Right now it's approximately 9:30 in the morning. I came early because if not, you just simply are not able to walk. For me, it's too hot. So I try and do all the things necessary morning time or evening time. On midday, I, to be honest, sincerely try to avoid going outside only in case it's strictly necessary. So we see some people talking. They do wear a mask. The others on the terraces, of course, don't. I think it might be like half and half, probably. in terms of wearing versus not wearing a mask. For example, half of people I see that they don't even have a mask on their face or on their chin. The other half are wearing them as nothing happened, as no new law has been approved. So this street looks very empty, but this is where all the bars and cafeterias have their terraces. This is the famous pizza place that is not open for the pizzas just yet, but they do serve breakfast, for example. Actually, I can see, for example, here on the one of these small streets, like from the historical city center, I can see a lot of people with a mask. Like nothing has changed, you know, for example, in front of me, behind me as well. All these shops are still closed because, as I've said, it's Saturday, it's still early. They're going to be opening in the next half an hour approximately. But I didn't want to film, like, you know, a lot of tourism and things like that. I just wanted to film a regular day here in Spain with people who live here, who go out to do their usual work, their usual stuff, everyday things, just like a normal life. So as we continue to walk, for example, right now, we can actually see that not many people, I would even say that it's half and half, as I've told you before. A lot of people here, they still wear a mask, as you can see. we came down towards the beginning of the Poniente beach, and finally they've turned on the water cascades like these ones here. They were shut down for a long time, but they are finally on. So I want to say one thing. I'm still not quite sure. I need to look a little bit more, but it kind of feels like people who are older, like from 40, not old, but just older, from 40 years ongoing, they are kind of more careful, I would say. They just wear the mask if they don't even need to, you know, they take care of themselves slightly more. But when you check less than 45 or less than 40, you can actually see that all of them are without a mask. Not that they cannot, it's just they are taking this in a more relaxed way than the other people do. That's a fact.
¿Ya compras hoy periódico? Sí.
I like to check, you know. See, mi amor. But I don't want to buy today, maybe tomorrow or I don't know. No, tomorrow is closed. Okay. Next week, I think.
So we've seen what's going on in the city center, and right now we are heading towards the beach area because I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot more people without a mask walking down the beach, not on the beach area itself, but down the alley right near the beach entrance. Also, another thing that I just thought about is what's going to be happening with the smokers, you know, because right now you don't have to wear a mask, okay, but before it was not allowed to stay outside without a mask and smoke while you are just walking down the streets where there's a lot of people. But now when you can take the mask off, what's going to be happening if people just will be taking masks off and just smoking all around the public areas? I'm not sure, but I hope this is not going to be the case because it's slightly uncomfortable, and especially when you breathe like this, you know, smoke, you cannot help but thinking like, what if the smoke comes to me, especially if it was close, and what if that person is sick, you know, and things like that. But hopefully something will get changed and this will not be the case. All the cafeterias are preparing right now for the opening for breakfast. Of course, the souvenir shops and like first necessity shops right here, just with some things for the beach, like sun cream, some towels, maybe sunglasses and things like that. T-shirts, something to put on top of the bikini. All these shops are open already. Right now we ended up at the end of the Levante beach. This is the very end, right where the historical city center begins and the old town as well. I'm going to show it to you right now. So this one right here, this is the historical city center. We've been there. I've showed you the amazing views during the night time. If you didn't see that video, I'm going to put it right here on the screen for you. The views are just spectacular of night Benidorm. You can see the Levante and Poniente beach as well. And we will be heading down the Levante beach. As you can see, it's full. The other news about the Levante beach is, surprise, surprise. Tell me if you see a difference in comparison with the last few days or not. I'm going to give you a few seconds. So if some of you thought about the difference, that's awesome. If not, I'm going to tell you what it is. Starting from today, Benidorm has removed the parcels on the beach. Yes, they've put it a few months ago. They've made like small parcels, squared ones here on the beach area to delimitate the area so that people wouldn't go one on top of the other and there would not be any kind of conflicts about it. But see what's happening right now. As you can see, people are not always are respecting a social distancing. A lot of them are, but especially on the first line of the beach, they are not. And they've taken all the parcels. Everything has been taken, and they've already put all these sunbeds right here. I'm going to show them to you as well, which means that no parcels on the beach anymore. This was strange because we didn't expect that coming. No one told us this would be happening. We were so happy to have our small parcel because we knew that no one will get inside and we are like in a safe bubble. But right now, when it's not the case, you are kind of nervous sometimes, just saying, oh my God, maybe that's less than 1.5 meters. They're too close. Should I say something or just should I go? It's like uncomfortable moments, you know. Maybe that's just me, but I take the virus thing seriously. Not that I'm like paranoid, no, not at all. But I want to protect my family, especially I know that, you know, that my husband had already the virus. Maybe someday I'm gonna tell his story. If you're interested, leave me a comment and I'm gonna tell how this happened, what kind of symptoms did he have, and how all this process went, what did we have to do in terms of whom we had to call and how everything went. So I'm definitely gonna make a story just in case you want me to. And my mom is fully vaccinated as well. She's been vaccinated a week ago. Already slightly more than a week ago. So in a week's time, she's supposed to have already the immune system ready. And my daughter, of course, not, because she's going to be 7 on the 2nd of July. She's still very young, and me still not, because I'm going to be 29 on 13th of July. I'm still not in a group that's ready for the vaccination right now. Probably I'm going to get the vaccine like in August. Yeah, approximately somewhere before the new school season starts, like end of July, beginning of August, somewhere in between. So yes, that is why I'm still protecting myself and my family at the same time, because I feel like I'm the only, like, they can have the virus, but they're going to be okay. I'm not worried about them anymore. I'm worried about me and my daughter. So we still need to turn on our brain and protect ourselves. For example, this one here, this is the social distancing between them, and that is okay. Like, if someone will be lying there, I will be calm, because I know that there is a social distancing kept. And I actually must say there's quite a lot of people taking these sunbeds right now. Oh yes, and by the way, we've started about the parcels and we didn't finish that one. So as you can see, the parcels, they've been taken out. They disappeared completely on the Levante beach, Poniente beach, and all small beach areas here in Benidorm area. They had them. So no parcels anymore, guys. I'm not sure if it's good or bad for you. Leave me a comment on what you think. For me, it's bad because, like, if you go on a beach like this, it's full, like the first line is full, and there might be some conflicts. This is why I would prefer a parcel, or in this case, I think that the days that we will go to the beach, we will probably be using the sunbed, because like this you 100% keep the social distancing, and there's not many people using sunbeds just yet. So this might be the good option. There are some police officers wandering around every now and then here, just to check that everything's fine, that the distancing is being kept, and in general just checking that everything's okay on the beach area, because it gets very crowded at some points of the day. And actually I can see for now like 3, 4, 5, 6, like a lot of people are wearing a mask even on the beach area while they walk. Maybe that's because there are people here. Of course, when it's going to be empty, like when there's going to be no one around you, you will take the mask off. That's logical, right? But I'm very happy to see that a lot of people are taking this with precaution, you know, and that a lot of people are not just taking off the mask because you can be without it, but they are being cautious, just in case, and they are protecting themselves and us by wearing it. So it's very nice to see that this is happening. I thought this would be the case, but it was very interesting to see on what's going on in real life, because half of people that were asked, they basically mentioned that they will keep wearing a mask on just because they feel like it's still too early to take it out. But the other half said that they will be taking the mask off ASAP because they are already tired of wearing it in public places, like in general, even on the open air. So they're gonna be not wearing a mask as soon as possible. But as I can see, I would say that like 45% maybe are wearing one and 55% are not wearing it. So this is how Benidorm looks like today, the first day without the obligatory mask on the open air. Saturday weekend, nice time, very sunny, very hot. A lot of people are enjoying on the beach, the perfect weather, the sunshine, and our Mediterranean Sea. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to put a like, and of course leave me a comment on what do you think about this situation. Would you be wearing a mask still here, like for example on this alley where there's slightly more people than in the center? Or on contrary, you would be taking the mask off and will not even keep it somewhere near you because you are tired of wearing them. Would be very interesting to know your opinion about it. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I wish you a perfect, sunny and positive weekend. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow with a new video from our lovely Benidorm. Bye everyone.